Now that Trump's big, beautiful bill goes to the Senate, a bunch of senators are hollering about Medicaid cuts and other stuff and saying that the bill doesn't do enough to cut the federal deficit. But they're wrong. They can't count. Today's lunch alert is sponsored by the Patriot Gold Group. The 90-day pause that Trump put in place on tariff increases sent stocks soaring. First of all, the Congressional Budget Office, on which their claims of a big deficit are based, are almost universally wrong because they fail to take account of economic growth. For example, the CBO said that the 2017 tax cuts would cost $1.5 trillion, and they ended up costing nothing. The economic growth paid for it all. And in their current estimates, the Congressional Budget Office is not factoring in economic growth. At a 3% growth rate, this bill would result in no addition to the deficit at all over 10 years. In addition, the bill does not include and should include in the estimates a lot of new revenue that Trump is bringing in. For example, his tariffs of about 10% on $4 trillion of imports will generate $400 billion. His tariffs with China, 30% on $500 billion of imports, will generate another $150 billion. His proposals to sell federal land in largely Nevada and Utah will also bring in hundreds of millions. And the budget office is counting auctioning off of airwaves in their revenue estimates, so why not farmland? And finally, the budget office is not including the reductions Trump has ordered in how much Medicare and Medicaid have to pay for drugs, meaning that they can't charge more than the best price they give any other country, called the most favored nation clause. So they need to include these estimates before they start making Trump sweat to come up with extra cuts when he's come up with plenty of revenues to account for all of the spending and the tax cuts in his budget. Thanks very much for watching. Today's lunch alert is sponsored by the Patriot Gold Group. The 90-day pause that Trump put in place on tariff increases sent stocks soaring. Big rallies, of course, are more common in bear markets than in bull markets. Meanwhile, economists are expressing concern about second quarter earnings. And in a recent Gallup poll, gold came in first, ahead of stocks, as a preferred long-term investment. JP Morgan, Bloomberg, and Goldman all forecast $4,000 gold next year. So call the Patriot Gold Group. The Patriot Gold Group offers no fee for life IRAs to viewers of these videos. The IRA minimums are $25,000 and $100,000 for the no fee for life IRA. So call the Patriot Gold Group and ask for the no fee for life IRA.